My name is Bob Fitton. I'm Director of Training at Greater Westtown Training Partnership. My guest today is one of our woodworking instructors, Donja Gaskin. Donja, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So I'd like to start off today by asking who needs a job out there? If I told you that there was an employer that is ready to hire you, would you be ready? Would you have the skills? Stay tuned during these next 25 minutes and find out how you might be able to answer the call to that employer and say, I'm ready, I have the skills, I want to go to work. All right, so this is Greater Westtown Training Partnership. We are talking today about opportunities in manufacturing. As you know, manufacturing is on the rise in Chicago. A lot of manufacturing companies have moved in, upgraded their facilities, gone to high tech, and if you are interested in a job that pays well, that has a career path, a lifetime opportunity, and good wages, this could be a life-changing 25 minutes for you. So, Donja, how many years have you been a woodworker?
Been a woodworker a little bit over 3 years.
A little bit over 3 years, okay. All right. So, how did you get interested in it?
I was unemployed at the time, and I saw an ad for Greater Westtown. I actually went through the program, and I had some previous experience in woodworking and with my background, and so I was always interested. And I called Greater Westtown and came in, and the rest, took it from there.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
All right, so if you're out there, if you're listening, Donja said he was unemployed. So if you're unemployed, if you're receiving unemployment, don't despair, don't give up. This is the time to make a change in your life, to say, hey, the guy sitting next to me did it, I can do it too. We've got a number up there, the Job Help Hotline is 312-738-1060. We're here for the next 25 minutes. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Pick up the phone, call us now. Tell us what your question is, okay? All right, so what do you like best about woodworking?
Working with the material, working with my hands, getting to make something, an immediate result of thinking about something, then making it and seeing it in person, live.
All right. So, do you like working with your hands? Do you like making things? Do you like seeing a finished product? Are you proud of the work that you do? Have you done something like this before? It doesn't have to be woodworking. It can be anything. Anything. Maybe you're making models. Whatever it is. But if you like a challenge, if you like to see something designed and then actually see the finished product that you've made, something that you've created, something that can be in your house, something that can be in somebody else's house, something can be on display, or something in an industry, in new home construction. Woodworking, wood products manufacturing is that opportunity. All right, so challenges. What kind of challenges are there in woodworking?
In woodworking?
Yeah.
Well, you have to be able to be focused and pay attention to detail. You have to be sharp. You have to be able to be willing to work standing in an environment where you're on your feet and possibly collaborating with others.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So focus, right? Attention to detail. If you're that type of person. If you like to do physical work, can you be on your feet? Again, work with your hands. A lot of times we get calls and ask, is this just for men? No, this isn't just for men. Women usually do pretty well in the class, don't
they do.
So usually on top, they're on the top of the training. So again, this is wood products manufacturing. This is a career in manufacturing. Sometimes we don't think about wood as something which is up there in the field of manufacturing, but it is. Look around. If you're listening, if you're in your apartment, if you're in your home, look around. Look at the wood. Go into the kitchen. So see all the wood in your house. You could be making that. Not only you could be making it, you could be getting paid to make anything that you see in wood. Okay. And speaking of paid, how much are people going to pay to come into this program?
They are going to pay nothing.
Pay nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
All right, Donja's right. He's not making this up. There's no contracts. There's no loans. There's no debt. This program is at no cost to community residents, okay? We're funded largely by government funding. So, oh, we have a caller. Let's go to the caller. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the Job Help Hotline. Hello?
Hello, hi. I just had a question about you have shipping, receiving, and warehouse training,
Okay.
and I'm wondering, like, what can I expect from in the first week on the job? I'm totally unfamiliar with the industry, so just trying to figure out if it's a good fit.
Okay, all right. So what I can tell you is that is one of the other trainings that we have at Greater Westtown. We do have a shipping and receiving class currently in session. It's called Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics Field. Everybody associates that with forklift driving, material handling, but there is a lot more. We will be doing a future show, possibly next month, on that career. For now, we would like to focus and call our audience's attention again to opportunities in the field of manufacturing, specifically wood products manufacturing. So, Dajma, somebody's out there listening.
Yeah.
They're thinking, I don't know. What advice would you give to somebody who might be interested in?
Give us a call.
Okay.
If you call us, we will invite you to come in for an orientation, and at that point, you can come in and we will give you a tour of the shop. You get to see a class in session. You get to see some of the projects that you may work on, and meet some of the other instructors as well.
All right, so a picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's talk about some of these opportunities. Right now, we are talking about a training that's going to start in less than 2 months. We're less than 2 months away. We're doing orientation every week for the next 2 weeks. They're on Wednesdays. Give us a call. Like Donjima said, you can come and you can see products that you could possibly be making as soon as the beginning of January. We're on the west side of Chicago. We've got free street parking. You can the Green Line has a couple stops very near us. You can take the Grand Bus, the California Bus, the Kedzie Bus. Very, very accessible by public transportation. Check us out on Facebook. Go to our website. Send us an email. Give us a call, 312-563-9570. We're very, very accessible. You can call right now. We have staff still at work. Call them up. Any questions that you might have that haven't been answered during our show, call them up. Make an appointment to come in. Actually, we have an orientation tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah, tomorrow, 8:45 a.m.
So 8:45, get up bright and early. It's going to be nice. The weather is still good. Come into orientation now before winter sets in and see what the program has to offer. So this is a former graduate, right?
Yes, Marissa. And right there, she is sanding some pieces for a table that she made.
Okay. Did she take that home with her?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She did.
All right. Again, you could take this home. And what is she? Is she sanding there? Is that
Yeah, she has sandpaper in her hand. She's sanding one of the contours. The corners are
Okay.
rounded off, and you can see she has like some sanding blocks
Okay.
and a lamp, so that she can see what she's doing, get a good look at what she's finishing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So most of us have worked with sandpaper at one time or another, but
Yeah.
at Greater Westtown, people are going to learn how to use it properly.
Yep.
Okay.
Sanding with the direction of grain, things like that. So it
Okay.
looks pretty.
All right. And what do we see
And
here on the slide?
Dominique there is attaching the legs, the base of his table, to the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
he's got that in clamps.
Okay. All right. And then what do we see here?
So that's Mary, and what Mary is doing is she's looking at some veneer samples that she's going to use to make a panel for one of the projects that she worked on, and she's just kind of matching it up to see how it looks all together.
Okay. All right. So a lot of times people think, oh, that's carpentry, isn't it? And this isn't carpentry. We're not.
No, it's
Okay.
not carpentry.
Okay.
It's woodworking, so we focus more on like furniture, cabinetry, small scale stuff, where carpentry looks at like walls and buildings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so this is a career opportunity, right?
It is.
Okay. So I come into Greater Westtown. I'm there for 15 weeks. What happens then?
So you're there for 15 weeks. You learn. We take people with no experience, and by the end of that 15 weeks, you get a good foundation on the basics of machine safety, joinery, some wood joinery, working with solid wood as well as engineered wood, like plywood, panel products. And we help get you placed on a job in the industry afterwards.
Okay. All right, so like I said, it's 15 weeks of fairly intensive trainings every day, right?
Every day,
Okay.
Monday through Fridays.
Monday through Friday?
8 a.m. to 2:30.
Okay, Monday through Friday, 8 to 3. So it's just like a job. You're getting up. You're instead of coming to work, you're coming to training. You're finishing. You're getting home. At the end of those 15 weeks, that go pretty fast. Think about it. 15 weeks. It's less than 4 months. Okay, less than 4 months. So counting this next month from the time training is going to start, less than 6 months, you could be out there. You could be working. The class that's coming in starts in January, finishes right at the end of winter, early spring, beginning of construction season. Things start picking up. The job market. How's the job market right now in woodworking?
It's good. It's
Job
picked
market's
up.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so job market's good. You're going to have the skills. That could be you. Okay, so if you're sitting at home, ask yourself, why not? What do I have to lose? Right? We this is no obligation. I'm going to put the information up here one more time, and you can see it. You can give us a call. Give us a call right now at 312-563-9570. Staff is standing by to take your call. Check us out on Facebook. Dodgema keeps our Facebook page up to date. We have some really exciting information and photos in there. Check us out. You can see all the activity that's involved. You can see some of the participants. You can see some of the graduates there. We have a website. But again, you'll never know unless you try. As Dodgema said, we're having an orientation tomorrow at 8:45. We're going to have them the next couple of Wednesdays at 8:45. So get yourself up early, come on in, and see what this program is all about. All right. So as you can see, we've changed people sitting next to me right now. The person sitting next to me right now is Mark. Mark, good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. So just to give you a little bit of background. Mark is a student currently learning woodworking and wood products manufacturing at Greater Westtown Training Partnership. And what week are you guys in, Mark?
This is the beginning of our 12th week.
Beginning of the 12th week. So you got like 3 more weeks left?
That's right.
All right. Has the time gone fast?
It's definitely gone by faster than I even thought.
Okay. So, all right. Mark's been there 12 weeks. He's got 3 to go. So tell the audience, how did you find out about the program?
Actually, I had been online applying for some other jobs, and I was just getting frustrated with it. So I went through an email, and I had found a link to Greater Westtown, and I just decided to click on it. And sure enough, it took me to a life of opportunity.
Okay. All right. So had you done any woodworking before you came into the program?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Didn't know too much about it?
Yeah, nothing as extensive as what we've been learning.
Okay. All right. So you came in, you're accepted into the program. So tell me, what do you guys do? Share that with our audience. What do you guys do every day?
Every day we go in a wood shop for about 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
We have some project that one of our instructors have had us going on. And
what are you guys building right now?
Right now we're doing like a cabinet countertop. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a smaller scale nightstand.
Okay.
We've done veneering on it. We've made a drawer. Doing countertop like this on it with Corian, and it's looking pretty good.
Okay, nice. Corian, can you tell our audience what that is? What Corian is?
It's like a manufactured plastic you can find on a lot of your kitchen countertops.
Okay, it's pretty high end. Pretty high end.
It looks
product.
good.
Okay. All right, so it sounds like, it sounds like you'll learn a lot of different things, right?
That's true.
Okay. And so that nightstand, do you guys get to take that home?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so you got a place for it where you're living already? You got that place staked out?
Not quite. I might give it as a gift.
Okay, wow, that's right. Holidays are coming up.
That's right.
Okay, all right. So tell me, you've been there 12 weeks. What do you like best about the program?
I think, well, I like the shop a lot, but
Okay.
the community involvement, and you could tell that everyone who works there really cares about the job.
Okay.
They enjoy being there. They like giving their time. So it's not just like when you're in high school and maybe some teachers aren't really as focused because they've been there for so long. Like, everyone there really cares.
Okay.
So I think I enjoy the honesty and the commitment to the students that you get from the faculty.
Wow. All right. So this isn't like a job. I mean, it's going to lead to a job, but this is not like a job in the sense of, as Mark said, there's community involvement. I can tell you, as the director of training, the staff, the technical staff, the basic skills staff, extremely dedicated. They've been there a long time. I will tell Mark that the first few weeks that you were there, I never heard you say a word. I didn't know if you were going to say a word throughout the whole training. And then all of a sudden, one day, we were about halfway through training, and Mark just opened up, and I have to tell you, he's been a delightful student to have in the program.
Thank you.
So, it could be you. We come from all walks, all different backgrounds. Some of us like to talk a lot, and so when you get to Greater Westtown, it's time to listen. Some of us like to listen a lot. When you get to Greater Westtown, it's time to talk. I think we have another caller. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the Job Help Hotline.
Hi, thanks. I called a little bit ago. I didn't realize you had a woodworking class there, and I'm wondering if I don't have any background in this, could someone help me figure out if this is the right training for me before I dive into it?
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's why we have the orientation. Well, I got a couple more questions for Mark, but while he's still up here, let me put this up. We are having an orientation tomorrow. If you come in for the orientation, you will see Donjima there. He's going to be doing the orientation. He's going to take you through the shop. He's going to explain things to you. He's going to tell you what the program is all about. He's going to answer any questions you might have. This is not high pressure. We're not asking you to sign a loan. We're not asking you to sign any documents. We're basically looking for individuals who feel that this is something that they might enjoy doing, who are looking for a career path job, who are looking for an opportunity to develop the skills that they might not even know they have. So that's why we always suggest coming in. Again, a picture's worth a thousand words. Mark came in. He liked what he saw. He's in the 12th week now. So you think that the training's been pretty good for you?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I've even taken the time after school to just start building things on my own.
Wow.
Because I figured I might as well just start getting the habit of practicing what I'm in training for. So,
Okay.
it's been great.
Do you see yourself going to work? You see yourself working in a company,
Yeah.
making high quality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just nowadays, starting my own business.
Uh-huh.
It's like I get enough skills, enough knowledge and experience, be
That's right.
self-employed.
So that's the other great thing about woodworking. We've had many students. They've come in, they've gone through training, they went into the industry, they spent some years into the industry, and maybe they did side projects during that time. They developed some things on their own, and then when like I said, they had the skills, they went to work. So again, if you don't like working in Chicago, it's transferable skill. You can go to Hawaii, you can go to California, you can go to Florida. You can take those skills, those learnable skills, and take them with you. So just one more question, Mark, and I'll let you go. So people like yourself listen to the show today. You have any advice for them?
I would say give it a chance.
Okay.
Pick it up, go to orientation, and just be persistent. It's a great program. If you feel like some days like, man, it's not for me, just keep trying your hardest and understand the greater picture that's involved. And don't give up on yourself. Just check it out.
Wow, that's great. Okay, all right, Mark, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, so you heard it from the horse's mouth. Be persistent. Don't say no to yourself, right? Don't give up. You don't really know what you can do until you put yourself out there and you try and you make an effort. Again, somebody like Mark came in. and again, has just really developed. It's more than just woodworking. You're coming out with a skill, but you're also again you're in an environment that encourages you to flourish, to develop not only technical skills but also personal skills. All right, so as you can see, Dynjum back. Again, we got about 5 minutes in the show. The line is open, 312-738-1060. This is the Job Help Hotline, okay? We're here for you. We're here every month for you. We're talking about careers in manufacturing right now. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I talked to one of our employers yesterday. He said, Bob, he said, if you had 10 people right now, I'd be willing to hire them. So again, there is opportunity out there. Our commitment, once you finish the program, is to place you in a job. That's our job. It's not just to train you, it's to train you and get you into work in manufacturing. So apart from that, what other type of assistance do we offer to the graduates, Dynjum?
Actually, if you are in the program, we help you get to the program. We offer a transportation stipend in the form of a bus card or gas card.
Okay.
If you currently are thinking about getting your GED, we can help you with that as well.
That's right. Yep, we sure can. So I know all the time isn't just spent in training. You guys go out and you visit shops.
Yeah,
right?
we visit shops. We let you see some of the shops that are in Chicago, and you get a good idea of how things operate and what you'll possibly be doing as well.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and you see some graduates sometimes?
And we do. We see graduates, people we place, they're there working. And it's always a good thing because they actually provide words of encouragement for the students. And it's a good thing to see, like, oh, this guy was at Greater Westtown. So, it's a real thing. It is a thing where we train you and we help get you placed.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So a couple stock questions, because some people might be sitting out there and they might think, gee, I don't have all the qualifications. Do you have to have a high school diploma?
No, you don't.
Okay, don't have to have a high school diploma. And like Dynjum said, we can help you. We can get you some pre-GED. You can take some of those classes. And we've had several students who have come in and done the woodworking program, and have also after that gotten their GED. Yeah. It's a woman-friendly career.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
All right. Some people might have a criminal background. Will that eliminate them from getting into training?
No.
Okay. All right. So probably about maybe a quarter of our participants have had some involvement in the justice system. So again, don't say no to yourself. What do you think what's the most important thing we're looking for when somebody comes in and applies to the program?
Someone who is wanting to learn, willing to put in the work that it takes to learn, and willing to work in the industry, wanting to work and get some experience in the industry. Yeah.
There you go. So, willing to learn, wanting to work, right? If that's you, if that describes who you are, give us a call. We haven't gone through all these slides. Let's spend about another minute going through and see what do we see here.
Okay. So yeah, those three right there, they are working on some parts, some legs for their table, and they're measuring the thickness of the workpiece to see if they get it right to the final thickness so that they can make other cuts.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And Dominique there is going through the joiner. He is what we call squaring an edge so that you can get a nice square component there.
Okay. All right.
Yep. And Andre's sanding,
Doing
doing
some
some
more sanding?
finishing, finishing up his legs.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, that's a kitchen.
Wow.
You're looking at an island, and that's a good example of things that woodworkers do. Like Mark said, they were working on a smaller scale cabinet unit, like nightstand, but the same technique that goes into what they're learning and making is what goes into making a kitchen like that.
All right, okay. So if you like that, if you saw things that you liked, if you enjoyed this show, pick up the phone, give us a call, 312-563-9570. It's the Woodworkers Training Program. We're going to be back here next month. We have holidays coming up. give yourself a present, right? Give yourself a present of a new career. Give yourself a present of training. I want to thank my guests today. I want to thank Mark. We wish him all the success in the world. Danjuma, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Everyone out there, please be safe during these holidays. We hope to see you in training in January. Thanks a lot.